Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the SMS. Today we are talking about books, and we have an amazing guest to join us for this amazing topic. Hi, Fabiola, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sam?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, you're part of an organization called Black Girls Gather. I was wondering if you could give us a bit of info about this really interesting group.
So, Black Girls Gather is a program that me and my best friend started with the West Island Black Community Association. And it's essentially a book club for young Black girls to meet up together and discuss about topics that center Black women, that center Black people, and that center them. Um, so in some, what we do is we read books by Black authors and then we discuss about them every week. And at the end of every month, we have a workshop in line with the theme that we talked about during the month.
Wow, it's really awesome. And I know that this Black Girls Gather is part of an organization called WIBCA.
Mhm.
I was wondering if you could also tell us a bit about that.
Yes, of course. So WIPCA is better known as the West Island Black Community Association, provides programs and services that benefit the lives of youth, adults, and seniors in the West Island. Many of the programs come up as in the Senior Surf program, where they help seniors integrate technology into their lives. Senior Fit, where seniors get to become more fit. They have a scholarship program for students. They have a youth and mentoring group. They have tutoring groups. So it's very much providing programs and services for the community. And WIPCA accepted us to join in and create this program for them, a book club for young Black girls.
That's amazing. Honestly, like I love just the concept of this association,
Mhm.
bringing people together, just strengthening the community. It's really awesome. And yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what was your inspiration for creating Black Girls Gather?
So, Black Girls Gather's origin story happened when I was brushing my teeth with my best friend. So, we last summer or 2 summers ago, we went to a political forum in Sherbrooke at Bishop University. And this forum is for English speaking youth who want to learn more about Quebec, about politics, about economics. And for a whole week, we got to speak with politicians and specialists in different fields, and we learned so much. We worked on so much. We got to meet many different people, and at the end of that week, you after you've learned so much, what do you do with all that information?
Mm-hmm.
You know. And we couldn't just go back home and be like, oh, okay, well, this is great. So while we were brushing our teeth, we were like, well, we both love to read. We both went to predominantly white high schools where Black literature was close to non-existent,
Mm-hmm.
if I could even say. And the idea just came up. Let's create a book club and let's center it around people who look like us, around books that center us as protagonists. And that's really where it started. So, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Honestly, like when you go to a conference, you're just like so
Mhm.
excited to like apply the knowledge. Yeah, and how does it work? Like how does a weekly meeting turn out?
So basically, right now we're on Zoom because of COVID and everything. But essentially, the girls, when we meet on Zoom, we separate into two groups. Miriam, my partner, has the younger group, the 12 to 14, and I have the older group, the 15 to 18, because we read different books. Some of the older books are more direct in the language that we use, while the younger girls read books that are more covert in the subjects. And we discuss about the books, but we try to make the discussions not like an English class, more about the experiences that the girls have experienced that are related. Um, an example, last week or 2 weeks ago, we were reading Americana, and a lot of a central theme in the book is hair. So then we got to talk about how hair is perceived and how our hair is perceived in society,
Mm-hmm.
um, how it's like to be at a white high school or white elementary school, and you're coming up with fresh new braids, and it's completely different. You have nobody to like be close to because your hair is different, people judge you, people give you looks. And it's just those sort of conversations that we have, because we really want them to be able to feel comfortable to create that safe space so that they can have those types of discussions.
I'm really happy that it's working out. How many
Mhm.
people usually show up to a meeting?
So this is the book club follows a yearly group, so it's the same people for the whole year. And in my group, we're about 12. In Miriam's group, they're about 11. So in total, yeah, we're like about 25.
Oh, that's awesome. So I know that you're entering your second year soon.
Exactly. So next year is going to be our second year. And we're going to be, it's going to be a new group. Hopefully, some of the same people would like to continue on, but we want to be able to provide this program for years and years because we think it's important. And certainly at a young age, when you're already alienated in your classroom, um, because you're the like I was the only black girl in my high school in my classroom at high school, and so when you feel that alienation, having that safe space where you can gather with other girls who look like you and talk about that, I feel as though it's important for years and years to have that on. So yeah.
And especially like this year when we're not really like seeing each other as much, like
Hmm.
creating this space must really mean a lot to them. Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah, have you like received any feedback? Like how do people feel about like participating?
Mhm. The feedback from the girls has been really positive. A lot of them have not read a lot of the books that we present to them or read books by Black authors, because of the curriculum that we have here in Quebec, where most of the books are Quebecer and French. Um, so they're really excited to be able to tap into that type of literature where they see a character that looks like them, that goes through the same hair struggles or the same like relationship struggles, or just that you can relate.
Hmm.
And the feedback from the parents has also been great. They're really happy that their daughters are able to um, be in a space where they can talk about themselves. um, they feel as though it's helped with their self-confidence and helped their daughters be more vocal about how they feel, and that's really what we aim to do, so it's been great.
That's great. And yeah, what books are you reading soon?
So right now we are closing in on Americana, which is a book by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and it talks about it's a love story essentially. It talks about immigration, immigrating from Africa, well Nigeria in that case, to the U.S. and to the U.K. and how the difficulties of immigration um, happen when you want to immigrate in the Western world. And the younger girls are reading a book called Buried Underneath a Boba Tree, and that's a story about the 200 girls that were kidnapped by Boko Haram a few years ago.
Hmm.
So we really wanted to center Black History Month on African literature because we feel as though sometimes it's often forgotten. We talk a lot about Black American literature, and a lot of when we think of Black literature, it's often there, but um, the Black experience is not monolithic, and so we wanted to be able to show them that even like in Africa, there's numerous authors that write amazing books, and so yeah.
Amazing. Honestly, like I'm so happy that this group exists. I'm sure it has like an amazing impact on the community. I
Mm-hmm.
love books. I've never been part of a book club, but I imagine it's really fun. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm just wondering for everyone who's watching, how can we support Black Girls Gather?
Currently, we have a fundraiser going on that is going to be a fundraiser for the funding our next year. So it's going to help us with books, with the space that we have, and to pay our workshop leaders who come in at the end of every month and really discuss on the themes that we talk about during the month. So there's going to be a donation link that you're probably going to be able to provide,
Yep.
where you can give. And honestly, any sum helps because all of it goes to really being able to give these girls a free book so that they can build their library of Black literature. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so for everyone who's watching, the link to the fundraiser is in the description of this video. So feel free to share any amount that you can. And then I guess we can also follow your group on Facebook.
Yep. So it's Black Girls Gather, a WIBCA Book Club, and on Instagram it's Black Girls Gather MTL. So follow us. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming. Is there anything else you wanted to share with everyone watching?
Honestly, a lot. I really wanted to talk about the fact that we've had a lot of people say that, oh, it's a book club for young Black girls, but I still want to be interested in reading the books that you read. You could always go on our social media. There's a plethora of suggestions that we offer. And discussions that we have with the public. It's not because we have an exclusive part that means that it's shut out from for everybody. So yeah, it's an open space for everyone.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much, Fabiola, for coming. I really appreciate the fact that you came. And I really wish a lot of success for Black Girls Gather. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing year. And I invite everyone to join in and learn about amazing Black literature. All right,
Thank
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day, Fabiola.
You too.
And to everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing evening. Make sure to support this great group. The link is in the description of this video. And yeah, just have a great evening. Bye, everyone.